Happy Halloween! This is Adam. Allie's right here.
Yep.
And for Halloween night, I'm loading up the game based on Vampire Hunter D on the PlayStation. Now, I was keen to check this one out because it kind of hits a nostalgic chord with me. The original anime Vampire Hunter D was one of the first anime that I saw, one of the first adult anime. It was a night with one of my friends at the time who we had a double feature of Vampire Hunter D and Ninja Scroll. How's that for a '90s anime feature?
I think my first R-rated animes were a mixture between this, Akira, and the original Ghost in the Shell movie. And probably a couple other things too, like Rujin Z. See if anybody remembers that one.
I was also keen to check this one out because it's kind of a rarity. I checked it out on eBay. It would qualify for treasure chests, but only barely. According to eBay, CIB copies are going around $70 at this point.
Yeah, it's not too bad for something that old.
Well, we are talking a Jalico game on PlayStation that didn't get that big of a domestic release.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably much easier to find the Japanese version. Not that I'd be able to play it.
I don't know. Isn't this mostly an action game?
I'm talking about the fact that we don't have a Japanese PS1.
Oh, right. I forgot about that part. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely one thing I would love to have in the future is a Japanese PS1 because there are a lot of interesting games, least of which recently was realizing that an RPG on the PSP that I like called Popolocroy actually is a truncated version of the full game that was on Japanese PS1, and that's a game I'd love to play.
Let's go ahead and check this out.
Yeah, I really like the original Vampire Hunter D anime. I like the sequel too. It was pretty good. I watched a lot of old school anime on VHS tape because that's what I was doing back then was renting anime VHS tapes.
My daughter was kidnapped by a vampire. Please, help us. I have $500,000 for you now, and I will pay you another $2 million when you bring my daughter home safely.
It may be too late.
If she has already been taken by the vampire, and if she should ever be killed, let it be without suffering.
What is her name?
Charlotte. She is my most precious daughter. Now, hurry. My son has also hired other hunters.
Okay. This is clearly not the plot of the original Vampire Hunter D.
No. I just thought that was really strange that they put that really weird filter over the top of the animated sequence.
But it is cool that they have actual anime on for the footage here. Well spoke too soon.
Yep, this is 3D.
They had anime for that first bit.
Yeah. But to be fair, this doesn't look too bad.
Now, there's no denying that using CG is definitely cheaper than getting animators to do a whole bunch of cell animation for it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it certainly doesn't look like the castle of Magnus Lee.
It actually looks pretty good, to be honest.
Now, for those unfamiliar with the anime, this takes place in the far post-apocalyptic future. Jellicoe definitely went the extra mile with this.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, where's D? This is starting to look like Tank Girl, not Vampire Hunter D.
Well, I only saw the first film, I didn't see the sequel, but it definitely seems like D has a talent for popping in right when things are heating up.
Right. I always like the very sarcastic talking hand.
One of the big points in the anime was him grappling with the fact that he is a Dampier and he's often having to fight his bloodthirst.
Yeah.
I wonder if that'll factor in here.
Hmm.
Probably not in the gameplay, but maybe in the storyline.
Sarcastic talking sidekicks were very big in the 90s. There were a lot of games and shows and movies that had them. You know, speaking of snarky sidekicks in games, I think one of my favorites was in the old PC adventure game series, Journeyman Project. Journeyman Project, you had sort of like a chameleon suit, where if you touched someone, you could transform yourself into that person, and inside your suit, you had sort of a snarky sidekick. But the humor was pretty good in it.
Okay, since I'm not too sure... Hey, I have no shame about playing on easy if I'm not familiar with the game.
I don't either.
12,090 AD. 10,000 years have passed since the final war brought the history of the human race to its end. The vampires have reigned over the world since that time. But now they are dying as a species. This is their final hour. The humans are regaining their power after many long, dark years. But some vampires remain in the remote region and continue their horrific attacks against humans. Such action has prompted the proliferation of bounty hunters to destroy them. Among these hunters, the Dunpeals, half vampire and half human, are considered the finest. In time, people began to talk about a young hunter of remarkable beauty and skills.
This is starting to sound like the narrators who do movie trailers.
Kinda.
It's like when they go, in a world unlike any other.
They must have gone in here. So, there's Maya Link and the Marcus brothers who are after him. All the pieces are in place.
So it seems.
Chythe, the legendary castle. I thought it had already fallen to ruin. I wonder what brought Maya Link here.
And this has tank controls too.
Oh, really?
Hey, Surely I don't have to do anything with the platform. Okay, so obviously the left hand has to come into play somewhere. Okay. How do I pick up something? Okay, there's for drawing and sheathing the sword.
Is there controls you can look at?
Oh, apparently I could save anywhere.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, hand grenades, flash bombs, potion, a blood pill, antidotes. Okay, the only thing control-wise that they have here is choosing whether holding the L1 button allows you to walk or run. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, circle to pick things
Oh.
up. Okay, we got the map. Okay, so circle is the accept button. Potion. Okay, so gotta use triangle to draw the sword, and then your circle to swing it.
Be careful, Dee. This castle has an evil air. I've never felt anything like it before.
I don't know if they got the same voice actors to do this game that did the anime.
I don't know either. I'd have to look it up.
Plenty of things to pick up. Okay, an antidote. Another blood pill. Okay, I thought I saw something else to pick up. Yeah, at the end. Another potion. Okay, I got a blue door, I got a red door. And then there are the big doors on top of the staircase.
I guess try the blue door.
Well, I guess before I do so. Take advantage of being able to save anywhere.
Yeah, the sound effects are kind of cool. Like the sound when you draw your sword.
Yeah. Even though this got a limited US release, it's clear that they gave plenty of effort to it. It's locked and evil air is coming down from the top of the front stairway. Okay, so I guess I gotta check that one out. Unless... Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna check the red door. Surely left hand is not gonna be dictating everything. D, you really need to give left hand the finger.
He already has 5 fingers.
Plenty of pickups that they're leaving around. The red key.
This must be a portrait of Carmilla, the mistress who resided in this castle.
Carmilla?
People used to call her the Bloody Countess. Her extreme ferocity incurred the wrath of the Vampire King, and he destroyed her himself. I guess we should be thankful to the king. She could have been an unbeatable enemy.
This plate must be the key to some door, D. Look for the door that matches the key. I think we already saw it.
Yeah, I kind of like this different angles and stuff when you get into certain areas.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Resident Evil.
Yeah. And by Vampire King, are they talking about Magnus Lee?
I don't know. I don't remember that much, to be honest.
Door's locked. Anything else to pick up?
Probably on the other side. These environments are quite large.
Yeah.
They certainly didn't skimp on space.
Oh, getting plenty of Tinker toys. And that door's locked. I'm guessing gotta go down to that red door. And it looks like... No, that's not my life gauge. The life gauge is up there. I'm wondering about that green gauge down below.
Maybe some kind of special ability you can... You know, I might be crazy, but I feel like the gauge is shrinking.
It is. The thing is...
Do you have to eat one of those red pills? I mean, one of those blood pills?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Motion sensitive security system.
There was a pickup in there.
I know, but the security system was zapping me. I guess my first brush with combat. I guess not my first brush with combat.
Ah, yummy. Feed me more.
Okay, so apparently that's how combat works. And notice how the green gauge hit back up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing...
You have to do that thing where you hold your left hand out?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh.
I'm guessing I can't... I'm guessing if they're downed, then it's too late to feed left hand.
Oh, maybe.
You must be Meyer Link. I'm here to save the girl you kidnapped.
So, Charlotte's father hired a hunter. I dislike senseless killing. If you leave now, I'll spare you.
You don't scare me, Meyer Link. This will be easier if you just tell me where you're hiding her.
You should have listened to my advice. Very well. I will shred you to pieces.
Ugh!
It's quiet now. Should we go
I
inside?
guess save before you go in there.
And think I'd better down one of those blood pills. But is there anything else down this corridor? Okay, a couple doors. But I guess I better go ahead and check this out. I keep hitting the X button because that's my first instinct.
Yeah.
Who disturbs me?
I'm here for the young woman.
I see. You are also a hunter. I will deal with you as I please. You must be a Dunpeel. Why do you hunt us for the humans? We share the same blood. I see you're here for the money. Shame on you. Die, traitor.
See if you can get him into a corner.
Well, I think I just got him caught in it.
I've heard talks of a skillful hunter who is a Dunpeel. You must be D.
Link. I thought you never hurt humans. Why did you kidnap Charlotte?
You don't need to know. I will settle this with you later.
The smell of a young woman's blood. It must be irresistible. Why not quench your thirst a little bit, huh?
Quiet.
Dust cut in my chest.
Are you going to use a potion on the human girl?
I wonder what would happen if you said no.
I don't know.
I don't know, say no. Huh. Interesting.
I'm guessing there may be multiple endings depending on what you decide on cases like that.
Oh, maybe so.
And what I was starting to say before was I think I just got Link stun locked.
Yeah. Besides, I don't think that fight was supposed to be really hard anyway.
Whoa. You need to stop hitting the X button. There's nothing. What about that?
Ah. Weird.
Okay, so what's the point of having a jump if I can't jump up on shit? Normally I should be able to jump up there.
Maybe. Do you need to jump from that box in the corner to that thing, to that thing, to that thing?
I guess, let's see. But having to do platforming with fixed cameras, that's definitely not a good idea. There we go. I wonder, is Charlotte's corpse still going to be in this room?
That's not Charlotte.
Whatever. The woman who was lying on the floor has disappeared.
Interesting.
Maybe someone else came in and healed her. Now, do enemies respawn?
I like the little walking animation in lieu of like the Resident Evil door animation.
Yep. Hey, there's someone in here. Oh, I didn't even realize I was using my blood pills.
Oh.
I really didn't mean to waste that, but whatever.
The environments are really interesting looking.
There's the blue key. Okay, big door here, but there is the blue key now that I checked from the main hall. Well, I guess I better check here before I move on.
What was that?
That was left hand doing dirty work, but
I still don't understand how you're supposed to feed left hand in order to recharge it.
okay. I think now is a good time to say it again. Yeah, some people may look down on save scum, but save scumming, but I don't.
Oh, what's that?
Save scumming. It's when you abuse save systems before going into unusual areas.
Oh, I do that all the time. You should see how many save files I have for Skyrim.
Some people look down on it because they think it makes games too easy.
I don't.
It really just depends on whether you're having fun with it, you know? Okay.
I mean, just because you save right before a battle doesn't make the battle any easier.
No, it's the idea of constantly saving over and over and over again whenever you're going into unfamiliar areas.
Oh, I still don't see any problem with that.
Okay. Well, there is this door all the way at the end here, but there is also the blue door from the main hall. I guess I'll check this one out since I'm already over here. And it looks like enemies do respawn, but in a limited fashion.
Hmm.
Alright.
Is that a door over there, or what is that?
Yeah, it's a door.
Oh. Yeah, the environments are really interesting in this game. Ooh, look at these angles.
It looks like a tombstone. There's no inscription.
Interesting. Looks like half of the statue of David.
You may be able to move it.
Oh.
Okay, so... Okay, do things push like with Resident Evil? Hey, maybe able to move it. How?
Hold down circle and push.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that was a guess. That was a total guess.
Hey, there was a clip there. The inscription reads mankind. Well, no shit. Was that all?
It's probably a hint for something later.
Or it could be just something for world building.
True, it could be that.
Okay, there are two other doors leading off of this passage.
Try using left hand.
I can't, no power.
Oh. I wonder how you feed left hand then.
I don't know.
What's in the options? See, I could try checking the manual and see what it says.
Yeah, I guess we kind of got spoiled on the fact that so many games have directions in them.
Right. You mean tutorials?
Not specifically tutorials. I still have to wonder what this is for.
Blocking?
I don't think so. Okay. This is a security device for the door, but it needs power. There should be a main control room somewhere in the castle. Okay, so I can't go anywhere this way right now. Even though this also uses tank controls, it just feels like the tank controls are a little tighter in this game. Okay, what about this door?
Now, what was the button you said where you did this?
It's R1.
Yeah, it is. It does say it's a guard block button. Oh, try the select button. Is that what it did?
Yeah, just that weird buzz. What does it say?
It says it's supposed to be for switching your left hand mode between recovery, attack, and inhale. Try hitting it again. Ha!
Maybe. Oh. Oh, got it.
What did you do?
On the third strike, hit and hold the square button in order to drain.
Oh, interesting.
It has to be the third strike of a combo.
But apparently there is some backtracking, according to the information that I see. There's some bosses, there's an alternate ending, so there's things you have to collect, places you have to go, but then there's also backtracking. So there's not just go everywhere once and that's it.
Well, that does seem kind of obvious.
Try hitting the square button.
Like, I think if I did that now, then it could waste what little energy I managed to drain.
It said there was some control that had to do with searching versus...
Okay, this is the only way in or out.
Triangle button is switch between battle and search mode.
Yeah. You can tell that by whether or not his sword is out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, guess I better run back and again try that blue door.
Yeah.
But there is also another door down this hallway. Yeah, see? Okay, I guess certain enemies can't be drained.
Either that or you have to do it on what you think would be the final hit.
Oh, notice how D flashed red there?
Oh, is that what it is? Is that the
I guess
indicator?
that's the signal drain now. Yeah, I guess when he flashes red, that's the point where you need to drain.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
It seems the keys you have will not open this door. Okay, so I can't go in there yet.
Okay.
So I guess let's go on to the blue door. Nice that you can run even with your sword still out.
Yeah.
I know he has explosives, but I wonder if there's any point where you also get access to guns. This is the post-apocalypse after all.
I don't think so.
I think, if I remember correctly, in the original movie, he did use guns at a couple spots.
No, there is just your weapon and then a couple of sub-weapons like the hand grenade, the flash bomb, and the wooden dart, and that's it. And then recovery items, and then the special items you use to open doors and stuff. So the game is very simple in that way. It doesn't try to overload you with like a million different weapons.
And I guess in the end, if you really want to mix, oh shit, come on, move. I guess in the end, if you really want to mix swords with guns, just load up Devil May Cry.
Or Gungrave.
Yeah, that too. And I definitely need to heal. Now, I wonder. Okay, potions can be used too.
Huh.
So it makes you wonder why. Well, one thing I noticed is that using the blood pills also builds up your vampiric power.
Oh, so you can use both, but blood pills are a lot more useful.
Okay, well, I'm back in the main hall, and I guess before I go into that blue door, might as well hit.
But according to what I was reading, the game's not especially long.
But this game definitely gets a lot right.
Yeah, I really like the really big environments, detailed environments. And the Resident Evil style, like angles and stuff.
Oh shit, did I just waste... Fuck.
You wasted all your blood pills? Because you forgot to switch back to left hand?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I guess go ahead and, can't you just reload your previous save?
That's one thing I find hard to get used to.
Manually swapping?
Yeah. Apparently, whatever you leave it on when you exit the menu is what you're locked in on.
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing. That's one thing about, that's kind of fiddly about the mechanics. Okay. Yeah, I'm set on the blood pills. I was wondering why I wasn't draining anyone. now I get it. Now I get it. When it looks like they're about to fall, before they actually fall, be quick with the square button. Like that. And apparently when you're in the midst of draining, they can't hit you. Okay. Plain wooden door or ornate gold door?
I'm gonna try the little door. That's a strange creature.
Power plug. So that's for that. That's for that thing. Damn it. Apparently, feeding left hand also restores your vampire power.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, if you take a potion, it drains a little of your vampire power,
Oh.
but you get more hit points in return.
Interesting.
Okay, I guess I'll check this door and then probably find a place to stop soon. Okay. All right, another set of 4 doors, including another one like this one. Okay, I wonder what this tombstone's gonna say. Vampire.
It's like opposites.
Anything to say, hand?
Apparently not.
I think this is as good a place as any to hold for now.
Sure. Yeah, this game's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it handles well. I can't speak too much about how faithful it is to the anime because it's been a long time since I've seen Vampire Hunter D, but it definitely seems to hold up well.
Yeah, I like the environments, the music.
Creature designs are pretty
Kind of bland.
Well, pretty basic.
But I think they spent more time on the environments and the main characters and main villains other than the enemies, which is fine.
It definitely seems like it's more for the story and atmosphere
Yeah.
The combat's relatively basic, but then again, I am playing on easy here.
Yeah.
It's hard enough to fire weapons in tank controls, let alone swinging a sword.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us for our Halloween special this year. It was definitely an interesting little batch of games here. Like what we're doing, give a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Questions, comments, suggestions for other things to look at, drop them in the comments below or send them on Twitter right there. Next time, well, we're going into November, so it's time for football. And, Allie, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, I know. I don't really know a whole lot about football, so playing football with him, I'm going to actually learn all the rules of football this time.
Yeah, and if you think we're going to load up Madden for that, you do realize I have a series called The Unmaddens, right? Well, now we're going to be checking out a couple football games in November, neither of which are Madden. But they are related to something I have already played. Stay tuned. Well, tomorrow. Take care and game on, and happy Halloween.
See ya!